Hello everyone, today I'm with Sam Tookoian, former Buchanan baseball player. Now he'll be going to Ole Miss. Thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, thank you for having me, man.
Anytime. I'll start with my first question. How old were you when you started playing baseball?
First started playing, I think I was probably about 4 or 5, played t-ball like every other kid. I mean, that was probably, I think 4 or 5 was first age for sure.
Start at a young age.
Yeah, definitely.
Did you play any other sports?
Yeah, I played a lot of sports. I played growing up, I mean, soccer, football, basketball. I played rugby growing up. I played a lot. It was, I think it's good to play a lot of sports as a kid, get kind of all athletic ability there.
You did it all.
Yeah.
What kinds of travel ball helped you get your name out there to be recruited?
Yeah, I mean, so I played travel ball from 8th grade on to last summer, basically, for NorCal. It helps a lot. I mean, high school, it helps also. But a lot of it's in summer ball. A lot of the coaches have connections to college coaches. I mean, you'll have tournaments where there's 20 plus scouts from different schools watching guys, and even if they're watching another guy and they say they're watching a pitcher or something and you're up there, you're hitting, they're going to see you too. So it definitely helps a lot.
So it helps no matter who they're out to watch, they're still going to see you making plays.
Exactly.
What was it like coming into a high school baseball program that has high expectations?
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult. It's great. It's exciting. You want to be able to play at the highest level, but it's definitely difficult as a high school kid. These practices are no joke here. I mean, they're just at a different level here than other schools, I think. So I think kind of pride ourselves on that. So it was fun, it was good, but it was difficult.
So it was fun, but difficult.
Absolutely.
Serious, all business.
Yeah.
What was your favorite moment from high school baseball?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple for sure. I mean, every practice out here with my best friends is great. Couple of the top, I mean, Valley Championships last year we won, that was awesome. But I think this year, playing up at De La Salle, I think they were number 2 or something in the state when we played them. I think they only scored 1 run on us. It was really fun. A lot of people there. We got to show people what Central Valley baseball's like. It was cool.
So it's fun to play against a top team and show that Central Valley can compete.
Absolutely, yeah.
As a pitcher, how would you say you deal with the mental aspects of it?
Yeah, it's definitely hard. I think every sport obviously is different, but it's all difficult. But pitching for sure. I mean, you have a couple bad pitches in a row, and it really can get to your head. You're like, oh, okay, I got to figure this out, and sometimes you can't, and it's really you got to be mentally strong to be able to push your way through it and figure out what you did wrong. I think it helps to know what's going on in the field too. You always got to be ahead, so you just got to be mentally prepared.
So you have to be prepared to be able to get through it, because you don't want to turn like one walk into a couple runs.
Exactly.
What's your favorite part about being on the mound?
I think you're just in control of everything. I mean, all eyes are on you. It's great. You're just the top dog out there.
It's like you're the commander out there. You can control everything.
Yeah.
What would you say is the hardest pitch to throw?
Hardest pitch? I mean, honestly, I think for me it's a changeup. Curveball kind of came naturally. Fastball, obviously everybody does a fastball, so everybody can do that. But changeup is difficult because you don't have very much control. Obviously, that's how you're slowing it down. So it's definitely, that was my most difficult one.
It's the least amount of control.
Exactly.
Yeah. What made you pick Ole Miss?
I mean, there's a lot of great schools out there, but for baseball specifically. But you look at who they produce, and like last year, I think they had 2 first-round pitchers. So all that's there, all the preparations there, and then you're playing at the highest level. You're playing in front of everybody. It's just the closest thing I think you can get to the highest level of pros to prepare you.
It can prepare you to get to the MLB in a great competition that you'll be playing against.
Exactly.
What do you think the biggest jump to college baseball will be?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing I think besides high school and college is, on high school you have 1, maybe 2 guys on a team that's like, all right, watch out for this guy, don't let him hit it. But in college, every single one, even the third strings are going to be really good. You have to do everything perfectly.
So everyone, like, they were all the best players at their high school, and then you just have the best of the best.
Yep.
What do you think it'll be like going into one of the top college baseball programs?
It'll be awesome. I think it'll be kind of like coming here. I mean, on a lower scale here, but you kind of expected to do well. You're held to a higher standard, which I think is great for not just baseball and sports, but life. You always want to be the best at what you do, and so I think that'll be great.
It helps, like, they challenge you and they'll expect you to be the best. What are you most looking forward to at Ole Miss?
I mean, obviously the high level baseball and coaching and how I'm going to get better and stronger. But I think overall, just learning as in life as a human, like living on my own, just growing into how I become a better man. And obviously the baseball is going to be really fun and exciting, but I think overall just becoming a better person.
It's like living on your own, experiencing it. Who's your favorite baseball player?
Honestly, there's a lot. I mean, I grew up watching the Giants all the time, so I'd have to say Madison Bumgarner or something like that. I don't watch a ton of MLB baseball to know all the stats and all that, but I would say probably Madison Bumgarner.
I guess pitching performance against the Royals, right?
Yeah,
One World
exactly.
Series. Do you try to model your game after anyone?
Honestly, no. I get this question a lot from scouts or stuff like that. Like, who do you project your game? Who do you think you like? I mean, honestly, I think I just kind of go out there and be myself. I don't really try and model after anybody else.
So you just like be yourself and put the best of your abilities out there?
Yeah.
How do you describe yourself off the field?
I think I hope I get looked at as fun and funny. I mean, I'm a loose guy for sure in the dugout, and once I'm in the game on the mound, it's a little bit different. But I think out here at practice for sure, and just in life, I'm pretty fun to be around. Funny. Hopefully, can keep it loose.
It's like a guy that everyone wants to be around.
Hopefully, that's the goal.
And the last question I have is for fun. You get to take any 3 MLB players to dinner. They can be past or present. Who are you taking?
Past or present, I'd say. Just because the Giants, Barry Bonds got to be one of them. Let's see, who else? Brett Phillips. He's like, I don't think he plays very much, but he plays for the Rays. He's like probably a bench warmer, but he's hilarious. I've seen stuff on him. And then, I don't know, I mean, it's got to be a pitcher. Got to cover all facets. I don't know, man. I guess Garrett Coley's pretty cool. He's good. So pick his brain a little bit, yeah.
That'd be a fun dinner. You got the entertaining and then experience.
Exactly.
All right, thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, man.